Hey guys, Scott here. First thing I want to mention is that a blog is no different to any other type of website, forum, anything, in the sense that it needs a domain name and a hosting account. In this video, we're going to be focusing solely on getting your blog domain name and hosting account. So if you don't know what topic or niche you want to do for your blog yet, or you don't know what domain name you want to use, I suggest you go through the tutorials to help you with that. You can find all the tutorials on the left here under the WordPress menu. You'll see there's choosing a blog niche and getting a good domain name for your blog. So go through those two tutorials first if you don't know what you want to do yet. But if you have an idea of a domain name you want to use and you know what niche or topic you want to use for your blog, then you are ready to officially get your own blog. So the first thing you need to do is actually go to the HostGator sign up page. And you can see those links here. There's a picture link here which you can click, and there's an actual text link. You'll see these links further down too, and there'll be a link there also. Now, all the links on this page are affiliate links to the HostGator website, meaning if you click one of these links, I will get a commission if you sign up through that link. Now, this doesn't affect the purchase process for you whatsoever. All it means is it tells HostGator that I sent you there. Now, since this tutorial is free and all my tutorials on the website teacher.com are 100% free and I plan on keeping it free for everyone, the only way I make any type of income is through advertising and affiliate products. So if you do want to sign up with HostGator for your WordPress blog, then please use one of my affiliate links and help support me and keep all my tutorials free. So all you need to do is click one of the links, just click the image link or the text link here. I'm going to click the image. Now you'll notice that opened in a new tab. This is for your convenience, so you can always click back to the site. And you're still on my site. Okay, so once you've clicked the link, the HostGator page will appear like this. Now if you scroll down a bit, you'll see there are 3 plans here, side by side, which is hatchling plan, baby plan, and business plan. You can read through the page if you want, but basically just tells you how this is really good WordPress hosting. These hosting accounts actually host any type of website, but this is just to show you that they do host WordPress blog websites very well. Okay, so the 3 plans, hatchling, baby, and business. You'll see there's only slight differences between the 3. There's the hatchling and the baby plan. The only difference is the domain names allowed. And then the difference between the baby plan and the business plan are the free dedicated SSL and IP and free toll-free numbers. Basically, you can ignore the business plan as you won't need any of the extras it gives you for your blog, and it'll just be a waste of money. As you can see, it's more expensive. So you will want either the hatchling plan or the baby plan. So the only difference is the domains allowed. I'm going to say right now, if you know you're not making more than one blog and you're only making one blog and you're going to stick to it, go with the hatchling plan as you'll save a lot of money. But if down the track you want to start up another blog, forum, website, whatever, go with the baby plan as it allows you to add on as many domain names as you want. So that means you can have 4 blogs hosted with this one account, only paying the 1 monthly fee. Now, if you're unsure which one you want, I recommend going straight with the hatchling plan as it's cheaper and will save you money. And if down the track you do decide to make another website, you can just upgrade your plan to the baby plan. So now all you need to do is click Order Now underneath the plan you want. So I'm going to click Order Now underneath the hatchling plan. If you want the baby plan, just click that there. And now this will take you to the first step of choosing a domain name. Now you'll notice there's 2 sections. The one on the left here is register a new domain name or new domain. And the one on the right is I currently have a domain name. Now I suggest you ignore this I currently have a domain name unless you've already purchased a domain name and you want to use that one for this hosting account. In that case, you would enter your domain name there, but I'm going to ignore that for this video because we want to focus on registering a new domain name. The benefits to registering your domain name with signing up with HostGator is that once you sign up, HostGator will link the domain name to your hosting account for you. Normally, if you have your own domain name hosted elsewhere and you want to link it to this HostGator hosting account, you'd have to edit the settings for your domain name DNS to point to this hosting account. But you don't have to worry about that if you register your domain name with HostGator, as they do that for you. So now all you need to do is enter your domain name. Now, unfortunately, a lot of domain names are taken, and the domain name you want will likely be taken. So let's say you wanted to do a blog on sports and you wanted to call your blog Sports Talk. Now, let's just enter that here. So that's Sports Talk. You'll notice I don't have the www dot or the .com on there. You don't need to enter those, as the www dot is a given and it automatically gets added. And the .com is here. Now you can change this to a .net or .org if you want, but preferably you want to try and get a .com. So just remember, you don't need to add those there, just put in the actual wording of what you want for your domain. So now let's click continue to step 2, and I'm pretty sure this will be taken. Okay, so you can see it is taken because it says the following errors need to be corrected before signing up. So that sportstalk.com is not available to be registered. So now we need to draw a different domain name. So what you need to do now is play around with the wording of your domain name. So let's say you still wanted something along those lines, and for example, let's say your name was Tom. You could do something like Tom Talking Sports. So that's the same type of domain name, but it's modified so that it's less likely to be taken. So now to test this one, all you do now is click continue to step 2 again. And you'll see this one's not taken because it's gone through to step 2, which is the billing information. So if you entered your second domain name and it was taken as well, just keep playing around with the words, rearranging them and stuff until you find one that's available. You can also use the underscore key and also the dash key as well. They act as spaces in your domain name, so you could do something like Tom underscore talking underscore sports. Now I recommend to try and get a domain name without using any of those characters, so just having just letters in that new domain name. But if you play around with the wording of your domain and you can't find one that you want that's available, you can start adding in the underscore in that. Say Tom Talking Sports was taken, I could do Tom underscore talking underscore sports and it most likely wouldn't be taken. So you've always got that option. But when you find a domain name that you want and is available, you'll find this page and all you need to do here is enter in your billing information. The first thing you want to do is enter in your username and security PIN. So whatever you're entering here, just write it down or just something that you remember, as this is what you'll use to access your hosting account. And now the billing information. So you just want to type in your information here and then choose a method, a payment method. So you can choose to pay by credit card or PayPal. If you choose PayPal, it'll say here that you will pay on the next page since you selected to use PayPal. If you use credit card, you enter your details here and it'll automatically pay for you. So choose the payment method there. And the main thing you want to worry about in this page is right here where it says domain name or domain registration. So just make sure that's the domain you want. And also you'll notice that there's a money back guarantee with this as well, which is 45 days. So within the first 45 days, if you decide to stop your blog or you want to get your money back or anything, you can get a full refund within the first 45 days. So once you've completed this page and you've entered all your details, just tick this box here, or make sure it's ticked. Usually it's ticked already, but just make sure that's ticked and then click create account. Now I'm not going to actually click create account because I don't want to create this account, but once you click create account, you receive an instant email thanking you for signing up and telling you that it can take up to 20 minutes for your account to be set up and that you'll receive another email once it's set up. Now usually every time I've started a new account with HostGator, it's taken no more than about 5 minutes to set up my whole account. So usually you'll receive the second email within 5 minutes telling you all the details about your hosting account. This will be your login details, your IP address for your blog, the domain name you registered, just all the basic details you need. Now you can print that email out or just save it so that you've always got it to refer back to if you need to in the future. So once you've got that, you've basically officially got your hosting account for your blog and domain name. What I recommend doing straight after you've gotten your account is to come back to my site and go to Creating, cPanel, Your Guide to cPanel. This cPanel is what's actually used as your control panel for your HostGator website. And this is here is your guide to mastering cPanel, which will teach you exactly how to use cPanel, how to log into cPanel, how to set up your own email accounts, your FTP accounts, all the other stuff you need, uploading to your website. Now, throughout the tutorials for WordPress, I will link to these tutorials when needed. So in certain spots, you may need to set up your own email account or set up an FTP account, and I'll link to the tutorial when needed. But For a basic understanding of how to control your hosting account, just go through these tutorials, and that'll teach you exactly how to manage cPanel. Now, if I go back to the WordPress section, you're ready to install WordPress to your website, which is very easy and made even easier with the tutorials on my site. So you can find the installing WordPress tutorial on the left here that says installing WordPress, or you can go to the bottom of this page and you'll see there's the link to installing WordPress to your new website here, which at the moment is not a link, but it will be by the time this video is uploaded. And there's also the link here of going to cPanel, or going to the tutorials about cPanel. So now you're ready to install your blog. If this tutorial helped you and you're watching this video on YouTube, please subscribe, rate the video, thumbs up, and comment. Thanks.